Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach this truth with all honesty and sincerity, great diligence. Double shalom to you, Akim, around the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with all honesty and sincerity to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. Also to you, Akim, scattered among the heathen, looking like the heathen, but you are in fact of the stock of Israel, and hold near and dear this truth and follow the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, wherever you may be scattered. And shalom to the few sincere Akwathium that listen and learn in silence, playing your creation role as the Lord commanded you to, which is in all subjection, reverencing your husbands. It's your brother Azor from GMS St. Louis, and came across this video, and this is Eve at a breaking point, and just showing how desperate, these women, particularly Eve, is at this moment. I'm gonna play this and grab some precepts. Actually, quite a few came to mind. I didn't think this was gonna be a long video, but we'll get these precepts, and Lord willing, you be edified.
How are y'all getting rich? Like, oh my God! Can y'all put it on? Like, tell me what I need to do. I need some money. Work.
And this is exactly how Esau gets you. What do I gotta do? Oh, all you have to do is, and then there go the snares, man. He got you.
How are y'all getting rich? Like, oh my God! Can y'all put it on? Like, tell me what I need to do. I need some money. Work. That's all I do. Like, what is this time? Stop being stingy. Give me some money. How are y'all getting rich? Like, oh my.
Basically crying about being an adult. But there's an alternative to being a strong black woman that don't need a man, that don't want to do 50-50, don't want to do this, don't want to do that. Because pretty sure she didn't had opportunities to be a wife, to be somebody's wife, to be cared for by somebody. But a lot of these women take the other route. I don't want to be under a man. I don't want nobody telling me what to do, and end up here with no help, with no leader, no Lord, no man. And this is what you see, bugging out, yelling, crashing out because she has to work and be an adult. And I get it. It's not fair here, but this place wasn't built to be fair, especially to us Israelites, man. This is a place of our captivity. So it's supposed to be an affliction unto us.
My God! Can y'all put it on? Like, tell me what I need to do. I need some money. Work. That's all I do. Like, what is this time? Stop being stingy. Give me some money. How are y'all getting rich?
But as long as the man has been just working, give his paycheck away, work to satisfy the woman, children. It was all good. And men weren't complaining about it because, being a man, that's what it's your nature to provide and protect and make sure your family good. It's recently where, the family don't give a damn if the dad is good and voice that and voice it. They voice it. But let's get into some precepts. This this will be exactly, when Esau roll out, that chip, man. This is exactly the type of woman that will take it. You know. Let's go to Revelations chapter 13 and verse 9. Salakia 16. And it reads, I'll read it in the NLT. And he required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and a slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or on the forehead. And no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. You see, so when Esau roll out with that chip, man, it's gonna be women like this that's running to get it because what? She's tired of working. They've been already talking about universal base universal income or however you say it, but everybody just get a check just to um, be on this agenda. Everybody gets money deposited just to be in this system. Well, that's how they're gonna hook you up. Oh, you don't have to do this or do that. You don't have to worry about money anymore. We're gonna give you money, and that comes with the price. You know, she's already complaining about having to work and wanting to be rich. All she has to do is work, work, work. Well, when they seem like they trying to put these robots into these positions and these jobs, and you won't have to work. You'll just get that universal base income and be a slave in Esau's system, man. His digital system. Everything will be tracked. He'll know every transaction, everywhere you go and spend it. Every time you get some, it'll be documented. Salakia. Oh yeah, Salakia. Yeah, so that universal base income is going to sound sweet to women, not just women, but people like this who want to um, not have to labor anymore. But um, there is a judgment. There is a judgment for it. If you take that, this is the judgment. This is Revelations 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And that word indignation is righteous anger. He shall be tormented with the fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. You see, this place is going to get hit with thermonuclear missiles, man. Fervent heat. And those who take part in that and receive that mark are going to be partakers in that. They're going to experience that anger of the Lord, that fervent heat. Let's go to the book of 1 Peter 3. And verse 7, I'll get to the point. In the same way, you husbands must give honor to your wives. Treat your wife with understanding as you live together. She may be weaker than you are, but she is your equal partner in God's gift of new life. KJV version. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. But basically, just stating that the woman is the weaker vessel. So they're going to fall to these temptations. They're going to, their flesh is going to weary them a little more than ours. You see? Look at Eve. She fell to the temptation. Way back in the garden, man. Everything was perfect. And she wanted more. You know? So they're beings that will get themselves into things. You see, they super carnal, and they're made to have a head over them because they will get into folly. And a lot of women, without a man to tell them, hey, this is not a good move, it's not a good look, this will probably be a detriment to you more than a helping aid to you. They would do all kinds of things, especially when this um, mark comes up. A lot of them are gonna take that out to their destruction, of course, but they're still going to do it because why? It seems like it's going to give them pleasure now. A lot of women don't want to go through any type of uncomfortableness. You see, and you see that these scriptures are coming into play. This one now is you know being experienced. They're as my grandfather calls it, hobble squabble, like trying to scramble. Um, they're scrambling trying to find somebody, scrambling trying to see where they can get in, where they fit in. But this is Isaiah 4:1. In that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, let us marry you. We will provide our own food and clothing. Only let us take your name so we won't be mocked as old maids. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And it's a real thing. It's a real thing, especially when you see um, how most men are more feminized. They wearing bags, they wearing super tight jeans with big ass shoes, um, purses or merces or whatever they want to call it, dyed hairs, all these piercings everywhere, like just men have been feminized. So a real man is going to be highly sought after in these times, especially if they know that you're a man of understanding and the Lord is dealing with you and the Lord is keeping you safe. They're going to fucking beat your door down to get next to you, man. They're going to bring out all the bells and whistles. You know, because hey, the charade is up. You know, the independent, I don't need a man type of woman days are over. Yeah, there are still some hanging on to it, but for the most part, they see that this is not going to go well for them in the end. Um, let's go to the 32nd chapter. Hold this down. This is Isaiah 32 and 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. You see, so a man is going to be highly sought after. He's going to be um, a shelter unto these women from the things that is going on in the world. All the turmoil, the chaos, the riots, the violence, the brutality, all these things, they're going to be um, looking for a man. You ain't gonna hear all that I don't need a man shit in these times that's soon approaching, man. And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim. Let me read this in the NLT. Then everyone who has eyes will be able to see the truth, and everyone who has ears will be able to hear it. Even the hotheads will be full of sense and understanding. Those who stammer will speak out plainly. In that day, ungodly fools will not be heroes. Scoundrels will not be respected. For fools speak foolishness and make evil plans. They practice ungodliness and spread false teachings about the Lord. They deprive the hungry of food and give no water to the thirsty. The smooth tricks of the scoundrels are evil. They plot crooked schemes. They lie to convict the poor, even when the cause of the poor is just. But generous people plan to do what is generous, and they stand firm in their generosity. Listen, you women who lie around in ease. Listen to me, you who are so smug. In a short time, just a little more than a year, you careless ones will suddenly begin to care, for your fruit crops will fail, and the harvest will never take place. Tremble, you women of ease. Throw off your complacency. Strip off your pretty clothes and put on burlap to show your grief. Beat your breasts in sorrow for your bountiful farms and your fruitful grapevines, for your land will be overgrown with thorns and briars. Your joyful homes and happy towns will be gone. The palace at the city will be deserted, and busy towns will be empty. While donkeys will frolic and flocks will graze in the empty forts and watchtowers, until at last the Spirit is poured out on us from heaven. Then the wilderness will become a fertile field, and the fertile field will yield bountiful crops. But saying these careless women right now, what are they doing? All they're concerned with is vanity. How do I look? How does my ass look in the camera? That's all you see. It is vanity from these women. They don't care about these serious matters that are up ahead. All they think is if I slap an ass on top of my ass and slap somebody else's scalp on top of my scalp, then I'm good. You know, somebody will pick me. I don't have anything to worry about. But in these times, man, men are gonna be careful who they are around to say. Let's go to the book of Micah. Micah chapter 2. And this is Micah 2 in verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. So America is not our rest, man. Um, this is a place of our captivity where we come to serve out a punishment, man. You know, that's it. And those that have said to hell with suffering and being being on punishment, they went and ate at the devil's table, and guess what? They're going to receive that recompense for eating at the devil's table, man. Which is to be destroyed. You know, the scriptures say you can't eat from the table of devils and the table of the Lord, roughly paraphrasing. Um, let's go to the book of First Timothy, chapter 6, and I'll start at verse 9. I start at 6, like you. But godliness, um, but godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it's certain we can carry nothing out. The Egyptians tried. And having food and raiment, let us be there with content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after it, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. You see, and she said, "What do I have to do?" You know, and this is where the law is important, because if you know what is transgressing of the law, which is sin, you'll know that that's what Esau um, makes you transgress in order to, get these riches. You see? So while a person who doesn't know what the law is may think, oh, that's nothing. Well, yeah, I could eat pork with an apple stuffed in his mouth. Oh yeah, I will have this dinner. Oh yeah, I will defile myself in this manner or that manner. And Esau got some real wicked ways of defiling yourself. So you want to be content with what you have, man, because the Lord can change your situation from bad to worse, or from bad to better. So you just be content. That's why when we pray, what we say, give us our daily bread. You see, let me be sufficient. Give me food sufficient for today. I just thought of one. This is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee and say, Who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain. You see, so that feed me with food convenient for me. He asked for neither riches nor poverty, just right in the middle where I can be content. I don't have to steal, and I won't say who is the Lord or forget who the Lord is. Um, let's go to now end it off with this. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 8. Um, I start at verse 7. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of Yahweh and not of us. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahushua, that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our body. You see, so um, the scriptures say we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. You know, we afflicted, but we ain't we not taken out, man. We not perishing. We cast down, but we not destroyed. So you gotta count the blessings, man. You gotta count the blessings and be thankful for the position of difficulty that you do have. You know, good indicator the Lord dealing with you. But if you got it easy and you got it made in the shade, hey, the Lord probably not dealing with you. But I hope this been an edifying lesson. I'm gonna say Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, and Abba Baba.